What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Mic Check Show. My name is Knowledge, also known as Shanti the GOAT.
And my name is Simba the Speaker, also known as the Nigerian Prince, the Chief of Chiefs, the King of Kings.
And today we have a very special guest.
Who is it? Hey, we got a dog Angie in the building. You know what? I was going to actually go into all the things, like all our memories, but I'm going to have you actually introduce yourself to the folks.
I don't know how you want me to introduce myself. I had many different
We want you to go through all the titles.
What kind
What's your titles?
All the titles. Okay.
I go by many different names. In Greece, they call it. Introduce yourself, Angie.
Okay, well, I am Angelique Francois, as they know me, Angie, also known as a professional model, also known as a medical assistant, also known as a founder of a nonprofit organization, also known as Miss Black and Gold, also known as Rena Del Cafe IT, also known as Miss International.
You dig? Oh man! So as you see, we got a big gem. We got a big goat in the building. So welcome to the Mic Check Show, where we showcase influencers, entertainers, entrepreneurs while trying unique foods. Are you ready for that?
I hope so.
Yes, ma'am. So we're going to get straight into this. We're going to ask you a couple of questions, and then randomly throughout this, we're going to go ahead and bring out some random foods and try it with you while we continue asking you questions.
You did what I'm saying?
Give that show aspect, you feel me?
Actually, before we ask the questions, give us, because you got the Miss International IAT, give us a little bit of your experience and how that was going through that process, the relationships you built and everything.
Yes, so I trained 6 months every day leading up to my journey. I did a 3-day travel to Tokyo, Japan. I flew in way into the West Coast, then from the West Coast straight into Tokyo. I got there, literally went to sleep for a whole day. I don't know how I did it, I just did. And I woke up and it was just like, okay, I flew in, it was Monday. I left on a Saturday and I woke up on a Wednesday. I had no idea.
So you woke up on a Wednesday.
I don't know how it happened, but it did. But the whole experience was just amazing. Just being able to see a whole nother side of a culture that I've never even seen. I mean, you would think that people were different, but they were just like us.
Dang, that's dope.
Especially being from an island, Japan, being there is actually an island. And they're just...
It's a fun fact. I did not know that.
It's an island.
Damn, I
and
guess
I
we're
had
slow.
no idea.
Are you an island girl?
So was that your first time going that far from the U.S.?
Yes, and I was immediately homesick after like 1 week.
How long was the flight? 1 week. Wait, how long was
She
the
lame
flight?
I was there.
That man barely get here.
I was there for 1 week. Well, when I landed, I couldn't talk to anyone because it was 14-hour difference. So when I woke up, everyone was going to sleep, and when everyone was going to sleep, I was waking up. So it was like I had no one to talk to. I didn't have any television. I didn't know what was going on in the world.
And you went by yourself too?
I went by myself.
Dang.
So I had no idea of what was going on in the world. I was just me and this competition and the girls and my chaperones in this organization. That's all I knew. That's all I saw. And overall, I would say it was just an amazing experience.
So how long did it take for the flight to get over there?
After I did my connections, straight through, it was 11 hours and 20 minutes.
Ooh, okay. What type of foods did they have on the plane when you were heading over there?
Honestly,
Trash?
I just woke up and ate.
Oh, okay.
Hey, whatever airline she took, gonna have a vendetta over
let me tell
you.
you, I took Delta. Shout out to Delta because let me tell you, they served us really well. So I enjoyed it a lot.
So if Spirit had an airline going to Japan, would you take it?
My Spirit won't do that. So
My Spirit will hop on Spirit.
That'll be the last flight she takes.
that'll be the last time we see a Spirit because I'll be in the Spirit.
Hey, you try to go on and God pull your jet black way back.
Not this way.
No, so you went to Japan, you traveled, you met a lot of people, you cultivated a lot of relationships, and I think that was really cool. Are you still kind of like in communication with a lot of the people that you met?
Oh, 100%. The whole goal is to not only connect myself, but to connect Haiti. And I've actually connected with some of the entrepreneurs. Yeah. When I was there, I was invited to speak at the Women's Entrepreneur Forum. And I was a speaker.
That's cool.
And because of that, that drew another group of ladies and entrepreneurs that attracted to me. And they're like, we want you back. We have our own program that's coming on. And we would like you to come back and speak.
Oh, that's cool.
Little did I know that just me being in the present of time and speaking for not even more than 2 minutes, attracted so many different people. So I have that group of ladies that attracted to me that I'm still connecting with, and also as well a skincare line that I'm hoping and getting ready to help launch out across this side of the world.
So like when you went over there, how did it feel being Black? Did they look at you any differently?
I will say it was a challenge.
Interesting.
It was a challenge because just in general, you have to be seen beyond your skin color.
Facts.
Then I had to be seen beyond being in Haiti, from Haiti, and then I had to push to be seen beyond myself. So, and it was clear as day that you knew I wasn't from there. I walked in.
We couldn't have told.
No, I can you not. It was like I walked in the street and they immediately knew I didn't belong here. Immediately, I went and I was there a day early, and I went to get a massage, and they immediately was like trying to talk to me in sign language, like, "What do you need?" And it was just like I didn't even try to attempt.
Yeah,
but I was just like, I just need a massage.
Damn, I might have to go to Japan and be like, what do you need? Do you need anything in particular?
What? You're
like, but you know, it's crazy because they also speak English, not great at it, but they actually fluent in it. And I don't know if it's the part of Tokyo that I was in, where it's tourism driven. So I don't know if that played a part, but yeah, they tried and they actually worked towards speaking English, not just Japanese.
I heard like Tokyo was huge as a city. Like,
oh my gosh,
it's big, right?
Large. Imagine New York City times 2 with less traffic. And because a lot of people use feet. Like walking is a thing.
Okay.
Like everyone's in suit, briefcase, and they're on the work.
I seen that.
And they no one's in each other's way. No one's looking at you. No one cares what you're doing.
Oh, that's cool.
So like when I'm walking the streets and I'm like, light gang trying to figure out, and I was hoping someone would say, "Hey, are you lost?" No one cared.
Nope, mind my business.
No one cared.
Going to the alley.
They literally just look at you and they just keep walking.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I knew. That's how I knew like they knew I didn't belong here because no one paid attention to you. But when they saw me, they're like, okay. It worked.
You want to know what's interesting? You made an interesting point, right? You said a lot of people over there speak English. It's so crazy that like over in other countries, people strive to learn English, but here in this country, like people are ignorant to any other language but English. And it's like, damn, that's really weird. That's really weird.
You know what? Now that you bring that up, it's crazy because, like you said, here it's like speak English, nothing else. We're not gonna try to learn. Where everywhere else, their
second language.
Yeah, it's their second language, and they're like, okay, I have to learn this. I actually had a chaperone as a teacher who was like, I teach English. I teach the Japanese kids to have a better flow in English, to have a better life.
Yep.
And that's the crazy part because speaking English is equivalent to a better life for them in all countries outside the world.
Yep.
So,
what was the weather like when you went over there? Was it like cold?
I think that's why I wanted to come home.
It
was freezing.
Damn.
You have to be mindful. It's an island. I did not know, and I did not have that idea. It's an island, so
I forgot about
you
that.
had to be in. I mean, the weather was 40 degrees, 50 degrees, and it's like our weather, but you're talking about it's freezing plus a breeze, and like it's
plus
like
you don't got no suitcase.
No,
That probably what's in a briefcase, a jacket.
Well, I mean, I wore something like this every day.
Oh, so you try to be fly as hell when you were cold as hell. That be barely get in.
I guess I was trying to be icy,
Oh my God.
And,
Anyway.
No pun intended.
Anyway.
It reminds me of
Take it out.
Hey, why was that no pun intended? I don't think you told them about that other pageant that you did. How we all got here.
Oh yeah, the one thing that brought me into a never. I mean, I'm still. It's a never ending thing. I'm still her. The Miss Black and Gold.
You did.
Since 2018.
You did.
To 2036.
No,
yeah.
But yeah, like, so did you get to have the chance to do any nightlife activities there? Or was it mostly like on work type things?
Well, it was hard to actually even be in the streets. So we were like celebrities out there.
I heard that. I heard black people are like celebrities in Japan.
Yeah, so it was on top of being like the missus. It was like I'm standing. I just want a photo for my memories, and I'm like looking at my camera. I turn to the right and I see a big old crowd just taking a photo of me. So I'm
That's pretty cool.
I'm like posing. I'm like,
Beyonce. Wait, is that racist?
Imagine showing your grandson, back in my day, we took pictures with black women.
And it was like,
Yep, that's my girlfriend there, son.
I was like, Haiti. And I'm like, yes, come take photo. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, not thinking to
Oh,
myself,
you wore the sash out there.
No, we had a different one that just had our countries.
Facts.
So people
that's pretty
automatically,
cool.
and again, like I said, people knew it wasn't from there.
Facts.
So when they see a fat Haiti across your chest, and they're like, okay, she must be from Haiti.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did you get here when you're on the other side of the world?
Facts.
And that was a big topic that no one really cared, like, what do you do? It was like, how did you get here? And like, why are you across the country?
So they were interested.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably really curious.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting, man. I hope you created a lot of good ties over there, cultivated a lot of good relationships with the folks over there.
I did. Our chaperones were mommies, and I actually just had one of my mommies text me today. She's like, "Oh, I missed you. How are you?" And I was just like, "I'm good." And I still have girls from Singapore, from Vietnam, Philippines. Yeah, that we still keep in contact with. So.
That's smooth, then.
Do you think with doing these pageants that do you think that you could maintain a relationship if you wanted to while traveling around and doing different pageants?
That's a good question.
And would you want to?
It's so crazy. I actually was in a relationship before it, and I actually had to break up with him in order to
continue.
do it.
Was he from Japan?
Yes.
I mean, if he was, I'd probably be with him still.
Oh.
Damn. If he sees
So she wants a Japanese man.
Rasengan! No.
Wait, is that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's because.
I was like, damn, I hope it
was
is.
Chinese.
That would make sense.
Racist.
No, but it's crazy. A lot of people ask me, how do you balance a relationship with
while
what you do?
stuff.
With just traveling, having an appearance, and also having multiple men attraction towards you, and having that charisma. Like, part of our job is to continue and
part of it.
give that back and replicate that same energy. And usually, they say you usually will have a man that respects that understands that. But reality, that's not true. Because if it was the other way around, I'm not gonna be okay with that. I'm gonna be like, okay, I guess your job, but why is she on your face? Why is she
even if you understood the industry? So even if you had a man that was kind of in the same type of vibe as you understood the industry, you would still be like that.
I will understand it, but I don't think I could take it. Because you're talking about every single day, everywhere you go. I can literally walk the streets of Miami and someone is going to say, "Hey, Miss Haiti," and I kid you not, I probably had five men already asked me on a date since before I even came back.
Did they tell you where they wanted to take you, though, or no?
Haiti.
I'm about to take you to Haiti.
Let me say, did I respond to them? Was the first question.
Yeah.
God
Dang.
So,
Do you think it would slow you down to have somebody right now? Like with your progression?
I think if I was selfish, yes. Because I will say, well, I'm doing this, I'm busy, and you're going to be on my time, when a relationship isn't that way.
Okay.
So I would think it's not that it's not possible, it's just going to be difficult.
Okay. Hey, actually, look, you know what? So before we actually dive deep into that, because I want to dive into the dating, but before we do that, we got to bring on a little crazy snack for you, right?
The first thing we have is called dingleberries. And where did you get these from, Simba the Speaker?
So I got it from the Dingleberry shop. Nah, I got it from It's Sugar. It's Sugar.
And what is it exactly?
So it's supposed to be chocolate-covered gummy bears.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That sounds so good.
And we'll be eating them in a cereal form.
Oh,
so
no.
if you see me ask you questions and make faces to your answers, 9 out of 10 times it's your answer. The other one time it's the food.
So is this actually a cereal?
That's the real question. We're about to find out.
Before we put milk in it, we go.
So good question. Do y'all do milk before y'all cereal or cereal before y'all milk?
Okay.
Hey, understand that depending on the way you answer this, we're gonna judge you.
We might have
I
to
was
end the
going to
show.
say the same to you.
Okay.
I was gonna
We
say
might
to
have
you
to end the
too.
show depending on what you say.
Okay.
I'll get ready.
So you're not. Angie, what you do? You put the milk before the cereal or cereal before the milk?
The real question is,
Oh, that's my
which one
fault.
mattered first?
It's not about what matters, about what you do.
Well, what I do,
Is
not what you do.
Angie, you trying to avoid the question? I'm like, you trying to avoid the question.
Okay, so I put the cereal first before the milk.
Okay, yeah. That's,
Because I need.
why you made it sound like you
I did both at the same time.
Have you ever tried that though? You tried pouring it at the same time?
I'm gonna start doing that.
Hell no, that's
Fuck-
gonna
fuck
spill
people head
everywhere.
up.
Yes,
Just
it
to fuck
does.
people head
I
up.
tend
You
to.
did it?
I have.
What?
Have y'all ever warmed up the milk? Rice Krispie. Hey, look. Warm up the milk. Don't put it for too long because it's gonna turn real weird. Warm up the milk. Put the Rice Krispie on top. Lay that thing, and then sprinkle some sugar on that thing like salt, babe, but sugar, babe. And then we're gonna do that.
You can just pass it down.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Oh
this
my
shit
God.
been nasty. Ooh.
What in the world?
What in the world?
That's me. Yeah.
So
Switch
y'all
it.
here we have
Lactose intolerant.
You actually want to pass
good
me the
luck.
box, please, and thank you.
We definitely don't want you drinking milk.
Thank you.
I'm not holding it either.
We got
I believe it.
dingleberries.
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 Alright.
It rhymes. It sounds like Dinkleberg from
This-
Fairly Odd Parents.
Maybe this isn't cereal.
I don't think this is cereal.
That bitch barely get in.
Oh, the rest of this is going.
Okay. So,
Trash.
and just to let y'all know, it is 600% sweet satisfaction.
Oh, that word fucked you up, my boy.
Why you had to say that
my
shit though?
bad.
Like, why you couldn't just let me keep going,
Your
dog?
ass.
527% happiness. Yeah, and then 0% regret, 0% guilt, which
There's
means
no way it says that for real.
my bullshit.
Why did they? I'm a little
Wow.
worried. I'm a little worried
Hold
why
on,
the
my
ingredients
favorite
aren't
one, I
there.
think It's 100% pleasure.
Oh my god.
What type of sex candy is this?
Gummy bears gonna make me nut.
So if y'all ever want it, Meisner. Okay,
right,
everybody
let's
ready
try.
to try this?
Oh
Okay,
my
hold
gosh.
on. I don't think.
Don't look at me when I eat this. 'cause
Hey,
I
hey,
think-
look.
I'm gonna zoom in now.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
No, what?
This shit's not bad.
The milk just does it too.
There's no way.
No, swear to God.
There's
know
no
what?
way. There's no.
Why
Oh,
did-
y'all are.
No, I swear to God.
Hell
know what?
nah.
You know what? And you said that this actually might not be bad, but that be really good in.
It's really good,
That be
actually.
really scrumptious.
You're gonna need whatever the break time is for this. We just gonna need a segment just to watch us eat because
Oh,
it's shit.
y'all boys caught toilet paper?
It's actually not bad.
That's not.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Okay, so how about this? Now, you want to go into the first question? Let's see what we got for Angie today.
Okay.
Boom. So now we got our food. We tried it out. Knowledge, you had to give her the first question?
Oh crap. Yeah. I started eating for real, for real.
We're hungry here.
Bro, I'm hungry. But anyways, so with now this new social media climate and everything like now social media is a common thing, right? And I heard a lot of people talking about it and it's ruining relationships. Do you think that social media is ruining relationships right now? And if so, why?
Social media ruins relationships, and those who allow social media to ruin the relationship. It's, I hate to say it in a way, but social media is artificial. It's not authentic. It's not real, because no one shows your downfalls. No one shows you their failures unless they wait until it's at a point where they can just say, none of it really matters because look where I'm at now. You've never seen anyone process. You always see their end goal. You always see their journey, or not their full journey, but the journey that leads them right through the finish line.
So why do you think people say that social media ruins relationships then?
Because people are allowing themselves to escape from the relationship and go into a whole nother realm.
Have you ruined somebody else's relationship on social media?
No, actually, my relationship was ruined by social media.
I thought
How?
you broke
I'm
up
joking.
with a dude.
It was mutual.
Can you pass me the
I
yellow
would
ball?
say,
Okay.
for sure. Definitely a mutual thing.
No, can you pass me the yellow ball?
No, why you want my cereal?
I just want one.
No, why you
Bro,
pass
can I
yours
not-
up and you want to take
Can I not
mine?
have just one, bro? I just want.
I don't know about that.
Bro,
How
please,
much you
like,
paying me? Did the whole thing?
So,
You dickhead.
so you ever ruined? So well, actually backtrack. Your relationship got ruined on social media.
Yeah.
I thought you broke up with buddy.
It was a mixture of both. Like we both decided that it wasn't gonna work for the both of us.
So where does social media play into that?
He was messaging girls on social media.
You lying?
No, and
Girl, for real?
and I wish I could say, but I watched him do it. I watched
What?
him go through.
Like
and
on some threesome shit or
I highly doubt that.
I had a gut feeling that, everyone was saying it's just messages. It's not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're in a relationship, that's very disrespectful. At least
I
to
agree.
me, especially the girls. You've seen me
Mm.
with him. You know that we're together.
Right.
So, and then you know that, and you're going out your way talking to other girls. And I already told you that I don't like that. And you told me I'm delusional, I'm crazy, I'm in my head, I'm insecure. The whole time you were doing it because you thought I was asleep. And
Facts.
I'm sitting here watching you do it.
Oh.
So,
Like Batman. That's how
So
Batman
do you think
is.
if social media wasn't around, that the relationship would have lasted? Yours and other relationships? Do you think relationships would last longer?
I actually can thank social media for helping me end it quicker.
Because
than
you would have
later.
found out,
because
right?
eventually, whether social media is there or not, people are people. They're going to do what they want to do.
Facts.
Social media just helps them do their dirt easier.
Yeah.
So, especially with vanish mode, they can clear it out quickly now.
Facts. It would have been.
Ooh, I
It
need
would have
to
been straight
utilize
if he
that.
told you from the jump though. Like, yo, you feel me? I like you, but I like other shawty too. It would have been straight if he told you that.
Yeah, and then I can easily say, okay, go be with her.
Oh, so you okay? So you would have had me cool with it.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, I respect that.
Huh.
Yeah.
So okay. So with that being said, then right, and you said that you've never been on the other side. Like you've never ended a relationship via social media.
As in, like, I was the person that.
Like, yeah, the guy was talking to you, and then his girl found out, and you just don't know type shit.
I probably don't know, but I don't play that at all.
You don't play that?
I don't. Because if I'm that person, I'm telling. I'm telling.
What the hell?
I'm telling. Because I'm.
That's why you can't get girls' honesty.
No, because it's not fair for a woman to sit here and give her all to a man. And then he's selling her dreams while you're in my face. It's like, I'm the type of woman that I support.
Oh, so
women.
I'm coming to woman to woman. Is that you? You in her
I
DMs?
just, listen.
You put her in vanish mode. Girl, I gotta tell you something.
Hey, love. I want to tell you you're beautiful, and I want to come to you woman to woman.
But by the way-
no, I'm kidding. No, I've never done that. I also don't believe in that as well, because sometimes some things are better left when they have to find. Because sometimes some women don't believe; they just assume that. And sometimes they're influenced by their man that, oh no, they're just jealous of you, or they're just full of it, or I don't know her. She's just doing whatever.
So he's probably lying on his end.
Exactly. And who is she
Facts.
gonna believe? She's not gonna believe a girl that just randomly DM her on Instagram.
On some bad bitch shit.
Yeah, she wants my man.
You did.
know, so it's just like I'm the type of woman that I support women. So
Yo, you think she'll believe you if you was ugly?
I don't think so. I think so. If anything, I feel like he would probably make her delusional. You know, a lot of men are quick to say like, what I look like doing it. I have you. You know.
Facts.
And
Sell her dreams.
sell her dreams like. Listen, she just wants to be you, and you head like, oh, you're right, babe.
And she does want to be me.
And it's just like, no. And I feel like that's where a lot of women fail to see, is that their own power, their own worth. I feel like if a lot of women step in the mirror and see who they really are, and they see that they are the one carrying everything, because at the end of the day, the relationship is a relationship because of you. You are the person that's holding the man down. You're there holding his head up.
Disagree. But
So let me ask you this though. Actually, you go ahead.
I can't even get through my monologue.
My bad.
We just started. I can't even finish
I'm
my
just saying
monologue.
though,
You know what?
But hear me
You feel
out,
strongly
bro.
about it.
Look, knowledge, hear me out, bro. I feel like for a relationship to even happen, a man has to ask a woman, right?
But for the relationship to maintain, the woman has to be in position.
What you mean by position? Now you gotta explain that.
Okay.
We gonna fuck
Oh
that
yeah,
up.
we're gonna tear that apart. Oh yes.
Tear that
Chose the
ass
wrong
up. Hey,
one.
tear that ass up. Hey, tear that. Oh, sorry. I was on some like battle the band shit.
Yeah, let me put it back together now.
Put it back together.
So at the end of the day, a woman has to be the one to carry the relationship, because a man is going to do his part. He's going. What they say, a man makes the home, but the one makes it a house.
What was your
Or the
man
house-
doing that was making it up? Like, was your man doing what he needed to do in terms of like holding that shit down?
I would say he did.
Okay, so
He
if that's
did.
the case, why do you think it was so easy for you to bang it?
The trust and the loyalty and the honesty wasn't there. And that's all a woman need to carry the relationship.
Okay.
So she did her position, and he just threw that all away. So it was just like, if there's no trust, there's no honesty, and there's no loyalty, then what else is there?
So you don't believe in like.
So would you be
forgiveness?
with the ugly guy that gave you trust, loyalty, and honesty? Let's say he's below a 4 or 5. What you think?
You know what?
4.
If he was below a 4, he gave you trust, loyalty, and honesty.
There's no definition of beauty.
Oh my God. Next question. So now I know where we stand. I wanted to know. Now I know. God damn, Mike. Slapping me in my face.
Because the thing is, yes, physical is an attraction, but
You still answer the question though.
okay.
So if he was below a 4 and he gave you trust, loyalty, and honesty, would you talk to him?
I would.
So
Would you
these
publicly
guys
date-
that be
hold
trying
on,
to
hold
get
on.
at you.
Would you publicly date him? Would
Oh,
you
I'ma tear
publicly
up,
date him?
Angie.
Yeah, I would.
You would.
I would.
See, so if you're below a 4, you have a shot. Her DMs are open, right?
Boom. Oh, she's not going to reply
So,
to
all
all.
right, so in your ideal, so in your ideal relationship, right? Do you want to pay 50-50 in your ideal, like in the perfect relationship too? Do you want to pay 50-50 or do you want him to take care of everything?
He has to take care of everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Respect.
So he has to be able to provide. So you want to add that too.
Yeah,
So it's
100%.
trust, loyalty, and what was it?
Honesty.
Honesty, and be able to provide.
100%. And the last
What-
piece, protector.
Why do you not fuck
and
with?
protector. Okay.
Why
Does
do
he
you
have
not
to
fuck
have a
with
certain
50-50?
height?
I do.
You said what?
No, you do fuck with 50-50.
I do.
But you say you wouldn't want a man that does 50-50. You would want a man that.
In her ideal relationship.
The ideal relationship.
Okay.
Because I'm going to do 50-50 regardless. But I'm not gonna allow you to be comfortable in 50-50.
Okay. Respect.
Because
I like
at
that.
the end of the day is I want to always see you exceed beyond your potential.
I
So
could dig that.
if I limit you at a percentage when I know you can go more, at the end of the day, I know what I'm gonna hold myself at. I know what I'm gonna put in. If I know I'm gonna put in 50, some days I might put 75. But I need to know that you're able to put that as much. Is that as much or more? And if you can do that, that's the only thing that matters.
Do you want a man to be more, your ideal man in this ideal relationship? Do you want him to be more successful than you?
Yes.
Do you want him to be more confident in you?
He has to be more successful. He has to be more confident because I'm already going to be that way. I already see myself that way.
So he has to be more than that for you.
Yes, he
More
has.
than you.
He has
Okay.
to.
So
okay.
would you date a man that wasn't as successful as you, but treated you like you hit all of those ideal characteristics you were looking for?
No motion is better, or motion is better than no motion.
Okay.
As long as he's getting to something, and I see that, I'm more than welcome to support.
So even if he's broke in the beginning, but you see that he's hustling towards something.
No one is ever gonna stay broke. Listen. In my philosophy, I feel like no one is ever gonna stay broke unless they decide to be there. And you
True.
can see
I
that.
agree with
And
that.
if I see that, then no, you're definitely not gonna get a second of my time. But if you're working towards something and you're pushing yourself to be in a position that's beyond where you are, of course I'm gonna give you the time of day because I know that that's just temporary. And everyone has to have a starting point.
Nah, I feel that. I respect that because I do respect giving people time to flourish in their hustle, but we have to see motion, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, he has to be actively working towards
He has to
something.
be actively working.
I could
towards
agree with
something.
that because if you're just sitting at home all day playing, I don't want to say any video games because the only one comes to mind. Then yeah, never mind.
And the crazy thing is I feel like a lot of women because you hear topics about a lot of women like, oh yeah, I stayed down with you, and now that you're successful, you want to leave me.
How long would you stay down with the guy that's actively working towards something? He gives you all the traits that you asked for, but he's not yet successful.
As crazy as it sounds, I don't think I would committedly be with him
Okay.
during his process. Because sometimes when people are in that position, sometimes people need to go through that alone. They have to find themselves. They have to know who they are.
Respect.
And sometimes you staying with that person, they're not going to look at you the same because they're going to always be stuck in that mindset that when they see you, they're going to think about that moment where
Facts.
they were. So I want you to be able to get through that and not look at me when we're together of those downtimes.
So you're not one of the hold you down type of woman. You want him to already be at a specific point before you want to take him seriously.
Yes, I've learned that over time. That
Okay. Respect.
that sometimes, like, as a woman, you fall in love with the potential, and then now when the potential doesn't meet its preparation,
Yeah.
now what happens?
Yeah,
Now, what
that's
do you
real.
do?
Honesty.
And then on top of that, it's like you look at them, it's like, oh, she wasn't with me. What is it? Wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym or whatever they were saying. Because now you're like, I can't be with you because at this point we're going different directions.
Yeah,
So-
that's real. That's real.
Well, so my last question before I want to kind of pivot along that line, right? So let's say you did have a man that was successful, providing, you know, not everything is paid for, but he tells you like, yo, I don't want to be in a, like, what is it, a monogamous or? Monogamous. I don't want to be a monogamous relationship. But why you couldn't just help me out and not say shit? Bro. Like, you literally said it, everybody was silent, and then you got to be the person that lied.
I thought about it. So, keep going. Yeah,
so, you know, let's say, but he's like, I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship, but everything's paid for. Like, you good. Is that something that you could deal with?
No.
Oh, so you couldn't.
So if you had to choose between two men, right? One person that was completely monogamous, but he was still working towards his thing, but he gave you everything else you wanted, or a guy that already had everything that you wanted, but he was exercising his options, like talking to other women. Which one would you choose between those two guys?
Definitely going to the guy that's working towards something and getting
okay.
100%.
Okay, cool.
Because and that's the thing where a lot of men think that all women are alike, because I'm not a type that equates materialistic things with my love.
Okay.
I want you, and that's all. Everything that comes with it is just a plus.
So you don't fuck with threesomes?
Definitely not.
Is it a matter of shit? It's like the sharing app. What if it's like completely in the dark? So you don't even know that shit going on.
If
like you know what's going on, but
I'm gonna slap her back her head because like, why are you enjoying her?
Well, how you know he enjoying her if it's dark?
Well, he's just doing it because he has to. Like,
yeah.
No.
Sorry, babe.
Because I definitely didn't put it in. Like, let's do it. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. Even if like it pleased your man, like you feel me, just on like some we out of the country, like you just not with it.
I don't think it just have to be like in the moment, like one of those things where
like you have to be lit.
Yeah. Like
we're not
here. You know what?
It's not in the country. We're in Zimbabwe. Let's fucking do it.
Thank God I have 3 passports. But so just before, so you say you had to be lit. Would that be like white or dark lit?
Oh, definitely dark.
Put a name on it. Say that.
I can't.
The handle.
You know what?
I'm going to judge you off this answer.
I definitely have to say Duce.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I do say
okay.
If I do say so myself. So look,
Okay.
actually, now that we asked these questions, can we get into the next?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Waiting on you, my boy.
So look, we're gonna get. We'll switch it up. We're gonna get into something sweet, right? We have some mochis. We got some mochis. Damn, what did we do with the mochis? I think. No, we can do the mochis. If we can do the mochis, it's all good.
Oh, so going back to this, what type of foods did you try in Japan? Did you try anything new?
I honestly forgot that I was in a pageant because I was eating everything.
Oh, for real? What was your favorite thing that you had out there?
You know what?
We ate
sour thing up.
We ate so much sushi, but I'm allergic to fish.
What? So what type of sushi did you eat?
I had vegetable.
Okay.
And I had shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
And those alone was best. I would say the vegetable one's actually a lot greater than I expected. And they're known for having the best rice.
Oh
really?
Hell no.
Yes.
Is it like sticky rice?
It was, the way they made their rice was not sticky, it was not hard, it was not soft, but it was just right.
Really?
And
better than Haitian rice? Oh.
No.
So who do you think has the best rice out of all the rices that you tasted?
Come on. What kind of question is that?
Even if you weren't being biased.
Jollof rice?
Come on.
Jollof rice.
Okay.
It has to be Nigerian rice. That shit's good as hell.
Have you ever had jollof rice before? Nigerian rice?
I've had. And it was definitely different.
But it still didn't hit.
You ever actually been with an African man?
I'm waiting for him to come find me. I'm waiting. If you Nigerian, any type of African, but I like Nigerians.
Damn.
Yeah, 6'3".
Damn.
Tall.
So that's another thing to add to your list. God damn. So, hey, what's your height requirement? What's the lowest guy that you'll be with?
Oh man.
Actually, before you answer this question,
today's snacks are sponsored by.
We have the sour box. So I have the toxic waste nuclear fusion.
God
damn.
These words
I was hoping I wouldn't fuck up.
These words are just beating us up.
Easily.
Well, you guys. Mine's coming. I know it is. But
You gonna announce the next one?
Mine's coming.
I'm not gonna lie. If you puck up your face, you gonna look like
So yeah, we got the toxic waste nuclear fusion hazardous. We got some sour candy. What do you have, Angie?
I have
God damn.
I have the
Can't
sour
speak.
smog bowls, the crunchy candy with the sour chewy center.
Show off.
Yo,
I
the
can read.
toxic waste.
What you got, Simba?
shit, I got
The
toxic
speaker.
waste. I got hazardously sour candy. Bro, why you gave me this shit? This shit's
Hazardously.
come on. Why y'all fucking me up like
I
that?
mean, somebody have to say
I want
it.
you to try this and then answer the question.
Okay.
Oh, these are what?
Thank you again.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Oh, look at
Okay.
all the flavors. We have lime, cherry, strawberry, lemon, blueberry.
Ooh.
Oh, blue raspberry and grape.
Okay.
Everybody ready?
I got raspberry, lemon, pineapple, passion fruit, banana, blueberry, orange, apple, grape, and strawberry. What you got?
Okay.
IB?
I got big booty blackberry. I got cotton candy.
I'm just
pussy.
putting them all out
I
here.
got hit 'em with a left right. Nah, my shit don't got no flavors though.
Oh, for real?
Nah.
Ghetto.
Yeah, she did. Damn.
Which one did you just
Nigga
try?
from Broward, why he did
Strawberry.
that?
Strawberry? Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
You
So,
ate that shit already? That shit good? Oh, that boy. I ain't lying.
Suck 'em
that
up.
boy knowledge shit about to be crazy.
yeah, I don't know why I got the most. Producer! So, going back to my previous question, do you have a height requirement for men?
I do.
What's the
Don't say
lowest?
nothing shorter than me.
Oh, I almost swallowed this shit whole. God damn.
That
This
man
shit
barely
smacked the back of my
get
throat. God damn.
God damn, suck him up.
Yeah.
Deep up that shit.
Hey, whoa, hold on.
Chill, pause.
Hold on.
Pause. Hold up.
Big pop.
Wait.
You tried it? Ooh, that shit.
Damn. I think I get.
Damn, I'm scared.
I would beat you up. Hit you the left and the right.
I'm actually kind of scared.
I'm going to share this with you guys.
What the heck?
Mine is like super sweet.
Oh, anyway, back to the question.
Yes.
Yeah, what is your height requirement for men?
I 911. 911. We have someone who
I'm so sorry. I was not expecting this. This shit hit me. God damn.
What is the
47.
height requirement?
I think I got lucky. You guys must really like me because I'm chilling over here.
Hell nah. All right, yeah, your height requirement for men.
Yes, I honestly cannot date anyone shorter than 6 feet.
Shorter than 6 feet.
Why you said that and looked
So
this?
6.
Yeah, she said shorter than 6 feet.
So 6 feet and up.
Yes, 6 feet and up.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
And what? So, what if a guy had all the qualities that you want, but he was like 5'10"? Would you take it?
I would.
How tall are you?
5'6".
So why you need somebody over 6 feet?
Yeah, we got
6 feet
slime
up.
looking for you too while you at it.
What? What do I do with this?
I think you just lick it
Ooh.
slowly. No, it's on the instructions.
I don't see that on
I
there.
did not see that.
No, it's on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
All right. So yes.
Is it more masculine to have a tall guy?
Honestly, it has nothing to do with the masculine.
Mm.
I was an athlete, and I just feel like I need that athletic genetics. Because if I want to have kids one day, I want to produce, more athletes. So
True. You said you what, 5'5"?
I definitely said 5'6".
Yeah, I was testing you, make sure you remembered.
Oh yeah, of course.
That was testing.
Anyways,
I would have said 5'9", but that would have been pushing it.
Would you date a man with kids?
Oh man.
Hold on. Do you want to try this first for the people?
Yes. All right,
Okay.
guys, don't look too hard.
No, just slow. Ooh. No, you gotta slow it down. No, that's too
It's not
fast.
going.
You gotta. That's why
Alright,
it's not going because you gotta
oh,
shake it
damn,
up.
camera didn't catch it.
Hold up.
Okay, ready?
Okay, you gotta shake
gotta
it up.
shake it,
Yeah,
shake it.
grip that shit.
And then
Yeah.
Double grip.
it's not going.
Welcome to the Mike's Check Show, the late night version.
Late night show with your girl Angie.
Late
did.
night show.
So you
It's not coming out, guys.
no problem.
Oh yeah, we didn't take off the cap. I'm joking. Good.
Yeah.
Abby, take it off.
It wasn't rolling that whole
God
time.
damn.
Oh, it was. Oh shit. Okay, my bad.
Ooh.
So boom, back to the question.
Let me try one of your candies, by the way.
Would you date a man with kids?
As bad as it sounds, if the child is under the age of 9, no.
Under the age of 9. So what if he was 27?
Yes.
I want to hear what's your method to the madness with that?
Because
You not trying to be a mommy?
no, I would love to be a mommy, stepmommy. The thing is that a lot of separations with mothers and fathers happens between the postpartum area. So with the child, postpartum takes about 5 years. So once you get out of that stage and the man goes through whatever they go through and everyone's starting to heal, they kind of reminisce and you kind of come back. So it's still fresh. So they still need more time to figure out, did we separate too early? Is this person here just to fill the void? By the age of 9, the child's fully developed. They're at a stage where parenting and co-parenting has been settled. So I just want to, I'm not gonna be stuck in any drama.
That's well thought through.
So
yeah, it's well thought through.
So yeah, and one thing I don't like is drama and toxic people. So I don't have the time for that.
How do you deal with dating a man with kids, and like his like kid doesn't fuck with you?
We can't be together. It's just clear as day, because unless they learn to grow to love you,
yeah,
it's impossible. That their child is part of them. So somewhere deep in them is a dislike or hate for you.
How many kids would you want to have?
5.
Ideally, 5. Oh, you want a lot of kids?
I do.
What?
I want a roster.
When do you want to start having kids? How many years from now? You don't have to say the age if you don't want.
The problem is, it'll have to be. We need a set of twins.
Oh,
maybe
back to
2
back.
or back to back. Because I probably don't want to start for maybe like another 5 to 10 years.
Oh, I didn't stop taking these.
You finna be whooping them kids' ass.
No, I don't believe in beating kids.
Really?
Nice.
So how do you reprimand them? Put them on their knees on salt? I mean, what is it, rice?
Rice.
What is that called?
Oh, I thought you said assault.
I don't know, but
I thought it was a Haitian thing. Really?
it's shoes, belt, or anything they can find.
Or a gun.
Yo, hey, actually, hey, knowledge. Would you date a woman with kids?
No. Why you put me in this?
No,
No, I wouldn't.
It's a head scratch for me.
Oh man, this candy really is sour.
Yeah, when you get to it, yeah.
Yeah. Next question. Spit everywhere. Would I date somebody with kids? No, because I don't have to. Like, why would I? Why would I take on that responsibility if I don't have to do that?
What if you feeling, shawty?
No.
What if you feeling, shawty?
There will never
fuck
be
with her hard,
anybody.
and you find out later she got kids.
Still wouldn't do it.
So how do
That
you
one
let
was sour. Which one did you just have?
He took his time and came back at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad.
Time to put throat. I said, come here, nigga.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
So how do you go about letting someone down like that? Like,
I just said
well, at that point,
I don't want to do
their
it.
fault for not letting you know.
Yeah, you kept it from me for so long to the point where if you wait till the point where I liked you and then you told me you had kids, it's like, oh, you grits. I'm still leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have control over my emotions.
Facts.
So it's like, love, just like every other emotion, is an emotion. So you can control it. Don't let it overtake you.
Facts.
Right.
I definitely think it's important. It's definitely important to have control of your emotions to be able to make the best decision in general. Because I think you bring up a lot of good points. Because a person with kids, there's a lot of factors, especially that the other parent has to be in their life, unless and usually they are in their life. So you really have to be able to make such a sound decision. So it was good to hear you say that.
Would you adopt children?
I would. But I think, was it foster kids? They take it back after a certain time.
What?
When you foster and adopt, it's 2 different things. So when you adopt, I think it's yours.
Yeah.
When you
You're right.
foster, you
You're
can
right.
raise them for a certain amount of time. Yeah, I mean, having my own nonprofit, I've seen so many different things and spoken to so many different kids. My thing is that I would definitely adopt a kid, because you're already in a position where you're like discouraged.
Yeah.
You're already discouraged about life. You have no positivity, because you're like, why did someone just throw me away?
Would you take them as a baby?
I would take them as a baby, even as a young child, even maybe as a teenager.
Okay.
I mean, it's difficult. It's a challenge. I think it'll be a challenge if you take anyone above a baby age, a toddler. But everyone has the option to change and to be better. So I would know for a fact that I would never be their mother, but at least I gave them some type of guidance in their life to have that. So that way they can forgive not only themselves, but everyone else they felt that did them wrong.
And would you date outside of your race?
I would. I think I've experienced and seen so many culture that when you've learned that we're all literally the same, but different colors, shape, and different foods, it all has the same end goal. It's just that everyone is in a different path.
Your parents, they're open to different cultures and whatnot. Right? They like different cultures. They're like, we want you to be with a man from Haiti.
Yes, my parents.
You just wanted to say that.
But leave me alone. You are literally on the other side.
It's so funny. It's so funny he says it, because when I was out there, I've heard Haiti, Haiti, and Hachi.
There's no way. What the
I promise you. Where's my girl from El Salvador? She literally was next to me. They're like, Hachi.
I ain't gonna lie. I hear some shit like
And
that.
I was like,
I was like, what?
I was like,
You talking about my
I
country?
was like,
Is that a fake nigga?
Hachi. Here.
Talk about Hachi.
I was like, I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that
Everybody
either.
went there the whole time. It's, like I said, it's so nice to hear that different cultures. But it's big. You are Haitian. You're from Haiti. Your family's from Haiti, and your man has to be there from there as well. So, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you learn your culture. You learn the men, and you're like, I do like them. They're really great men. You're like, okay, they're like us too. But
Facts.
you kind of learn though, deep down inside, it's like no one would ever do it like home.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Facts.
so
So how do you handle bringing in a man home that your people is not?
Ooh,
like,
before we get to that
Okay,
question,
boom.
I want to move over to the mochi. It's the sweet Japanese treats.
Yes. Yes.
Before we do that,
like
before you
I'm
tell us
here
about your Japanese men,
I actually did not experience any of that.
really, did anybody out there hit on you?
You know what's actually unfortunate because they couldn't even communicate with me. So
Oh.
got a big
even
dog.
if they wanted to,
I got
No
you,
one,
big
no
dog.
one uses like Google Translate over there.
no. And like I said, we were very secured. So like I said, we were like celebrities out there. I mean, when you walk by, you see like people like double taking and staring. It's like, oh wow, beautiful woman. And I was like, did you just speak English? What did he say? And you're like, okay.
He said that in English when they
Yeah.
walk by?
Yeah, wow.
That's the only words they knew to say?
And after that, I just look and I was
Beautiful
just
woman.
like, thank you.
Hey, y'all ready to try this mochi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you have this when you were out there?
I did not have this.
Really?
No, because we had a lot of more of like it was Christmas time, so they had more like Christmas.
Oh,
stuff.
that's
this
cool.
shit, this shit,
Yeah.
the texture
I'ma hold
is sick.
one.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
This
Go
texture is
ahead.
kind of
very-
right
Ooh,
We're going to try it on
Oh,
3.
shit.
okay.
No cap. Pause on what I'm about to say, but this shit busting my mouth and be mad. Pause.
gosh.
I mean, you
Pause,
could have said that
pause,
differently. You
pause.
wanted to say that.
No, there's
Okay.
no.
You wanted to
pause,
say that.
Pause. And that's why I said pause first, but like if this shit do
Oh, this
that.
is going to get powder all over our lips.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Pause.
Cheers, guys.
Pause.
Cheers.
Pause.
Cheers.
What is inside of this? What the hell? You said you did have this before?
Yes, but it's
So much
funny that I
powder.
see this is that this filling that they do
Mm-hmm.
is actually common. It was like it wasn't in
This?
this form. It was actually hard. Maybe that's why I don't know if this is not it, but it's hard.
Mm.
When you bite into it, it's actually more like a soft like jelly.
Really?
Yeah, so this is like what it.
Do you know what it's
is.
made out of in between?
No.
He's dying over there. Suck him up. You good?
Oh my gosh.
Why got size in me?
Wow.
Yo.
What do you think this is in between? I'd be so mad if it was pork. Bro, I would cry. I would cry.
You know what?
Hey, she producer
You know
about to
what?
check
It
back
might
in.
be.
We done killed that boy.
They eat a lot of pork out there.
They do. That's something like, hold on. Let me check for.
Yo,
No, it's actually
hey,
really good.
actually, when y'all see this video, comment some more international foods. Comment some more different foods that we could try.
I'm going to put
on
this
the show,
down
man.
just in
Comment
case it
below.
is pork.
Oh my god, I'm shitting everywhere.
Damn, that boy finna get a high. That boy finna get a 95 and just drop.
This, all right? Just gonna die.
Yo,
Oh my god, I wouldn't try one of your candies. I'm actually scared.
how y'all like the food though?
It's actually
It's different.
really good.
What was y'all most favorite foods like so far? Like which one was the best?
Definitely this one. The one
That one?
I ate, yeah.
Knowledge. What about you, bro?
Probably the sour stuff, just because it got a reaction out of me when I didn't think it would.
Facts.
Oh, let me try one of your sour thingies.
Yeah, bro.
But back to our question.
Okay, make it rain.
I was trying to do some cool shit.
Back to our.
You fell. Sorry.
Oh
But it's
shit.
okay.
Let me go to my bag.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite one is probably
No one
probably
asked
the
you.
probably the.
Damn.
Should I just not keep going?
I'm joking. Keep going. What is your favorite one?
Probably
Big
the
Brother?
chocolate covered gummy bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about
And then
those.
Yeah.
my only
So
out of
long
all
ago.
the sour ones, this one is probably my only favorite one.
How you know? You didn't even look here.
So yeah, so back to the next question that we're going to. So you gotta shake that down like Skittles back in high school.
So just to spruce up the questions a little bit,
Let's do it.
Ooh, sweet candy for sour topics.
I ate the wrong one. You know when you eat too much sour candy and it like cuts your tongue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's that
You
Japanese
went too
blade.
far. You went too, not the Japanese
I
blade.
got greedy.
That's that Japanese blade.
I got greedy.
What they call it?
All right, so-
a katana.
So if you brought your, let's say you were in a relationship, right? And you went to a ladies' night. If you brought your man with you, can your friends have some of your man too?
Listen, let's go ahead and end this topic right now. When fellas have fella night and they say, I'm gonna bring my girl, just casual fella night, are you gonna let your fellas have some of your girl?
Well,
Depends how much they paying.
so
That be barely get in. No, I'm greedy. I'm greedy.
it depends how much they trying to pay.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Okay, Mr. Pimp.
So, but if we were to say yes, if we were to be like, yeah, no, that's cool. So then, what's your answer at that point? Like,
those are not your friends. Those are not your friends. Those are not your friends.
Yeah.
And if your man is excited about girls' night, for that reason, he's not for you.
Not even off the Duce.
He's not yours because the why in yours is silent. It's ours.
So not even off the Duce.
No.
Huh.
No. Why would?
I thought Duce makes you do what I say.
No.
Shut up.
So let you go somewhere else and probably not find your body.
Party
So
like
let's say you were dating a man, right? Mm-hmm. You were dating a man. He was perfect. Like everything about him was great. And then all of a sudden you found out, oh shoot, that's my best friend's ex. What would you do? Would you get rid of him? Would you break it off? Neither of you guys knew, genuinely. And then you just found out. Damn, I don't want to eat this.
How neither of us knew, but you was with my best friend.
He didn't know that y'all were best friends.
Till you introduced
Like he
him
didn't
to
know
your
like
best
until he
friend.
saw a picture. Listen, if you want me to drop the scenario.
I was to say, we can drop a nice scenario.
He saw a picture of you and your best friend on the counter. He was like, oh shoot, you know her? Yeah, that's my best friend. Oh, that's my ex. Boom, what you doing?
I mean, you're already together. You didn't know before.
It's not official yet, but you guys were just about to get official.
Again, you didn't know before. So it's
What changes facts?
So what you do?
seriously,
My question-
no, seriously, because at the end of the day, a man is going to do the same. You like he doesn't care that he was with your like they don't care.
Facts.
So like why do girls have to always set themselves backwards? Like I learned this because I was that friend before. Until one day I learned at the end of the day, someone said, why are you stopping your happiness for someone who don't even care and they're still gonna move on while you're still having to get over someone you actually felt genuinely connected with?
Facts.
It's like at the end of the day, two people just connected and just didn't work out. It's unfortunate that it was your best friend, but you didn't know. And why did and even if you did know, why are you putting yourself backwards from your own happiness?
So
Facts.
in that sense, are you willing to risk that friendship? Because your friend, on the other hand, will probably look at it like, dang, that's my best friend, and you're still gonna talk to her. Him?
If she's upset about it, that's not your best friend.
Really?
Because you know why?
Interesting.
That means if she's upset, that means she still cares and still have feelings for him.
But it was her ex. Wouldn't that be natural?
Yeah, but it's natural to care, but you're at a point where you let it go. You moved on. So it's like, why are you still holding on to something that's no longer in the present?
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit harder. What if it was in that same year? Like they just broke up in that year.
That's tough. I would say that's just be a communication thing again. You gotta talk, because again,
That's
do
real.
not hold yourself back from your own happiness.
Facts.
If you can talk to your friend, and again, it's over. They're done. And at the end of the day, it's your best friend. You already knew that.
Facts.
So if you can talk it out and say, it's over between us. We moved on. And if you want him, and I guess you may be a better fit for him, then go ahead, because at the end of the day, your life moves on.
Facts.
Now, if you still struggle to be happy for them together, then that's a bigger problem. And
Facts.
now the friendship is gonna fail.
Ooh,
Hey,
okay.
Quick question. Just side question. So what if the way he said it? So what if he changed it up in like the way he said it? So what if instead of saying that was his ex, what if he tells you like, yeah, that was my best fuck? Like, yo, that shawty was my best fuck. Like, you never heard that? Like, it's like, yo, who, like, after sleeping with blah, 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 who, gives you the best blah? Who had the best? So what if he tell you, like, yeah, no, he just tell you a story and you found out, like, you feel me?
He was talking about your best friend
He
the
was
whole
talking
time.
about your best friend. Like, the best fuck was your best friend. The girl that you be with all the time type shit.
Well, I don't know how.
I'm gonna try to beat her.
No. See, again, but that's what I'm saying. Why do girls have to compete with each other?
I feel that.
Why does
I respect
every girl
that.
have to stand in front of each other and say, nah, I'm gonna be better than you? That's your best friend.
Fact.
If anything, I know how other girls are, but I know for me, I'm like, that's my girl. She better. She go ahead. Let me show her why we best friends.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
What? So y'all gonna tag team?
Hey, let this shit one more time, sonny. Come here.
Oh, he slipped that
boy
in there
Simba
so
the
he slipped
speaker
that
in
in
the
there
late
so
night Mike
smooth.
Check show.
He slipped that in there so
Where we
smooth.
like to have
All right,
fun.
So I'm gonna ask. I'm
Fun
gonna
guy.
add one more degree to that. I'm gonna add one more degree. So what if y'all weren't? You and that guy were messing around, but y'all were still had options. Like you could still mess with other people, and you found out he was messing. He is messing with your best friend while he's messing with you, and you were starting to feel him. Would you break it off?
Well, if you're feeling him, is one thing. It's like, okay, who's he really? Like, who's he feeling?
Thought I was
What's he
feeling
feeling-
you?
feeling
That
both
bitch is
of
a
y'all?
munch.
I'm just curious. Yeah, if he was just feeling both of y'all.
No men feel both girls.
You don't think so?
No,
What about polygamy?
He always have. Listen, every man always have
good.
a favorite. Y'all always have a favorite. Oh, you always
Probably,
have a
probably the
favorite.
girl that nagged the
Number
least.
372.
Yeah, you guys always have a favorite. So whoever he's leaning towards the most, protect your friendship. Like you don't ever want to lose your girl and friend over a man.
Facts.
That like you never do. So if you can communicate that, where again, stop trying to compete with each other. It's like, okay, you know what? He's feeling you more. Again, like you said earlier, you can control your emotion. You're
Right.
seeing other people anyways, so you know what, girl, you got him. I'm gonna just go over it. Or if he's feeling you, it's like, okay, if she respected enough, he's feeling me a little bit more, I'm feeling him. And again, she may be seeing other people, so it's like, and honestly, as best friends, like you always know. Maybe
Facts.
if you're just friends, you know of each other, that's different. But best friends, like no, if you're allowing that to get in between, you're not best friends.
So, quick question then. So, a hypothetical, scenario. So, going back to what he said, y'all have the option to mess with different people. You can mess it with your best friend.
Yeah.
Your best friend find out and it's like, yo, Angie, like, we fucking with the same dude, but I'm really trying to like bust down the threesome. What you telling your best friend?
Go best friend.
Go
Right?
best friend.
That's interesting because sometimes girls wouldn't have threesomes with their friend.
Yeah, we
No.
turned that.
No, it's not. It's not common, but
You have a
It
good
depends.
relationship with your best friend.
yeah, you have to have a certain relationship with your best friend, where the point where it's not awkward. Like you have to understand, like you and your best friends are gonna go to a different level.
Oh, that's
of
gonna make a great
relationship.
clip. Mhm.
So if that's your best friend, that's your best friend. But it's just like your best friend, it's like at a certain thing, you're like, no, we're not doing that. But you're talking about that's my partner, my girl. That's my ride. If I say jump, she's gonna say how high. Like, listen,
Jump
if
for
we
real.
going, you ready? You got my back. I got your front. Let's do it. Like that has to be your girl.
Yeah.
You know.
If she said jump, ha ha, just jump
But
on the
guess what?
A, jump on the, just jump on the.
But when we done, you gotta go.
Okay, respect.
gotta
You can
go.
never talk about this again.
No,
Best
you
friend.
can talk about it. You can be like, girl, remember that? But, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, because at the end of the day, the guy's just going to try to play both of us. Because he's going to be like, oh, they best friends. Let me get in their head and manipulate them. Or try to, like, you men are, how to control a woman's heart versus her mind. Like, it's everyone knows to control a woman, you got to get into her heart before you get into her mind. Every woman has a strong mindset, but they always have a weak heart. That's how every woman
mindset.
get manipulated into things.
Okay. What if you wanted to take care of both of y'all? What if you had the financial foundation
Ooh.
to be able to be like, yo, I want both of y'all. and
Billionaire, young billionaire.
I'm billionaire. Like
He's like, I
y'all
like
can
you
buy-
both. I
feel
want to
me?
take y'all both serious.
Yeah.
I'll take care of both of y'all.
Sis,
You
we-
and your family.
We start spying Dubai for a weekend. We go.
Respect.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Interesting.
Hey,
Because think about
man,
it.
get your bag up because when you get your bag up, you could do cool shit.
Because at the end of the day, it's like we in this together. Like that's my girl. Like we know, like we in this, but
I guess that'd be a
Behind-
pretty cool scenario to be in, huh?
behind closed doors, like we know. As on top of that as well, we know that what this is, and we're not gonna get caught up in it. We're not gonna compete with each other. Like
One thing I like that I do cherish with a lot of the shit you're saying, it sounds like you really value relationships. And I be
100%.
talking to knowledge about that shit, like just the power of like relationships and networking and meeting people. So I'm glad that you rather, keep that solid than allow like some suey ass dude to come fold that up. So
let me tell you, your network is your net worth. Let me say that again, because I probably said it wrong. Your network. Your network.
but hold on, but knowledge didn't say shit that time, right?
She's a guest.
But
No, he was ready.
She was a guest. Oh, I was about to tear your ass up. I'm saying, say that again, please.
it be your
Did I
own
get that?
dude. It be your own man.
I'll be waiting for it.
Your network is your net worth. So whoever you connect with is a step further to where you want to go.
Facts.
So even though as your girl, like whatever your girl is gifted or talented in, whatever door it's going to open for her, it's going to open for you too.
I agree.
So and
You lost
whoever
yours.
you meet, It's like, again, that guy, even though he wants to financially support both of you, guess what? He's not just financially supporting us. He's supporting our goals, our dream, whatever path we want to go into. And as best friends, as girls, like, we're going to set our own path, but at the end of the day, we never know what bond is going to build for us at the end, where we might even have a bigger business beyond what we thought.
Facts.
So you have to think big.
Think big. Let's
Yeah,
use that.
Think big, bitch.
There it is.
Big, bitch.
So, okay,
big.
question. One of my final questions, actually.
Okay.
I don't know if you have one after me, Simba.
I got one.
But if you were looking at young Angie, like 12-year-old Angie, and you could go back and give her some advice, what would be, it has to be one sentence, what advice would you give your younger self?
Girl, these boys don't love you. Leave them alone.
That, if you could tell yourself one, okay,
I
bet.
tell you, because
That'll save you some time, huh?
I will probably be a lot further, because I will say that actually has been my biggest setback. I've always had to work 10 times harder because I put a man in front of me, my goals, my dreams, because I always felt it was necessary to care for them, to support them, to be there for them. Once I started to realize, if I just pour in maybe half of what I'm pouring into them, I wonder what would happen. And I did that in the last 6 months, and a crazy turnaround just happened. I've had support everywhere. I've seen me in places I've never thought I'll be in. I'm even a woman in disguise that I can't even recognize in the mirror sometimes.
Facts.
Do you want to get married?
I do.
You do?
Why you pause when you said that?
Because I had to grow into it, actually. I had to grow into it.
So do you want to be married before you have kids, or does it not matter for you?
I have to be married before kids.
Oh, really?
I have to be, because once you have kids before marriage, and I don't know why people say this, I'm not gonna judge anyone, but people say kids are bigger, or marriage is a more commitment than kids. Where when you're in a marriage, you decide you want a partnership. You had to realize, I learned late, and that's not to like say just because, but marriage is the secret key to success. If you think about it, if you want to be a 6-figure household, 2 people just have to make $50,000 a year.
That's suey.
Like, no.
Where you going with that?
Like, no, what I'm saying is, like,
You're saying there's power.
Yes, there's power in 2.
But so what if the man just wants to be the one to make all the bread, and then the woman just take care of the shit on the back end?
That's fine.
Okay.
That's still power, because at the end of the day, you're still a 6-figure
Divide
household.
and conquer.
Because in order to make that 6-figure, in order to be there, she's doing the back end work while you doing the front.
But what if the front end work is what's really making the money?
In order for the front, you have to start from somewhere.
From the back, right?
It gotta come from somewhere.
Stick it in, rolling.
You know.
Stupid.
Okay.
Final?
Yeah. So my final question to you, apart from everything that you've been involved in, knock on, but when it's time that we all grow old and go, what do you want to be remembered by? On a simplistic level, what do you just simply want to be remembered by?
My heart. My heart. Regardless of, I don't care what I have on, what I drive, where I live, what I have. My heart. Like,
Facts.
It's so big. It gives so much. It's like, that's the only thing you just want to think about. You just want to remember, like, because I smile all the time, so my smile is never going to go away. You always see it. But it's no matter what, her heart was always giving. She was always there. Her love it's just, you could feel it. And I feel like that's so important, because people don't understand that runs the world.
Facts.
Like, if you have love, like, everything goes in full circle. Think about it. You can't succeed if you don't love what you do.
Facts.
You can't be with someone if you don't love them.
Facts.
Like, nothing's going to connect without love.
Facts. Yo, hey, everybody, round of applause for Angie. Round of applause for Angie. This man literally allowed me. Angie, do you have any last words you want to say?
Oh, yes. To Haiti, thank you so much for your support. I love you guys so much.
And where can the people find you?
You can find me at my Instagram at _Angie Francois, or you can visit my website at angeliquefrancois.com.
Fact. Anything to Nigerians? You want to just say anything to them?
Yes, to Nigerians. I am single. I'm like super single.
Yeah, what she said. 5'5" and up.
I need a boy
And down.
I could go for 6'1".
I need a boy.
You know, I'm waiting to do the whole dress outfit. Like, I think I have some designs. I want to do my hat. You know.
Hey, producer, how much toilet
Yes.
paper you think it's going to take for me to get to 6'1"?
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Mic Check. It was great having Angie.
get her.
Once again, my name is Knowledge, also known as Shanti the Goat.
Some of the speaker also known as Amageta, also known as the Nigerian Prince King of Kings.
And the lovely Miss Angie.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
We out. Peace.
We did.